On 17th February 2022, Parliament passed the Mining and Minerals Bill 2021 into law to catalyze growth in the mining sector. This agenda introduced reforms like approving small-scale mining licenses to inject fresh momentum into the mining sector, bolstering the economy through increased economic activity and revenue generation.
And most of the regulations that have been in place have happened before the sector actually kicked off. So right now, the country is being tested and is actually testing its own laws to see how efficient and how effective they are towards the objectives for which they were set. So there will be a review, and that is the purpose of the Uganda Chamber of Mines and Petroleum, is that if we feel that there are certain inhibitors to the development of private sector, of national content, even the industry players, then we'll bring it to the attention of the public sector.
In a bid to inform, empower and propel Uganda forward, Uganda Chamber of Mines and Petroleum is fostering public awareness of the nation's natural resources. This aims to bridge the information gap and empower citizens to understand the significance of natural resources in Uganda's development journey.
To imagine many Ugandans are also wondering why aren't we executing everything ourselves. But I'll tell you that prior to the commencement of this stage, towards the end of the exploration stage, there was a study that was commissioned by the partners then. I think at that time, the upstream partners were Total, CNOOC, and Tullow Oil. It was called the Industry Baseline Survey. Its objective was to try and understand what will the oil and gas project require, what is the existing capacity of execution of the project, what capacity is available locally, and what capacity is not available locally.
In parallel, the insurance sector is making notable progress. Policies valued at approximately $23.8 million have been extended to international oil giants CNOOC and Total. The Tilenga project has secured 3 policies totaling around $15.2 million. CNOOC's premiums contributing $5.9 million, underscoring the sector's advancement.
I'm also cognizant, especially as an insurer, of the fact that almost over 15 billion has already been invested prior to production. And definitely, this has significantly boosted our economy. If I bring it home to the insurance sector specifically, in terms of our share, and I know my colleague mentioned that about 2 billion has already gone out in contracts, which are for typically Ugandans. The insurance sector specifically, if you look at the 2 IOCs, specifically Total and CNOOC, we've already been able to write premiums and issue policies to these IOCs to the tune of about $23.8 million.
Nevertheless, it's not just insurance that's making strides. The logistics sector is also reaping benefits with newfound projects and contracts, such as road building contracts. The logistics industry is flourishing as well.
The attributes of our national content laws have been or are progressively being achieved. And just to highlight some of them, I think development as a country, both at the national level and community level. If you go to Hoima or the Graben region, you will find a lot of road improvements. Most of the roads have been developed and other infrastructures. But also as a country, once we start earning money, we expect to see probably other progressive activities on the development side.
According to Proskovia Nabanja, Chief Executive Officer, Uganda National Oil Company, there is a misconception that UNOC is in charge of one of the anchor projects, the Kabalega Airport project. Nevertheless, this project is now at 90% completion.
Because of the project dependencies within Kabalega Petrol-Based Industrial Park, the airport is one of the anchor projects. But what I can report is 90% complete. At least that's that's the update I have. But we can still get more information from Civil Aviation Authority and Ministry of Works. But as far as we've been updated, we are 90%. and the runway, I think, is about 99%.
Affiliates and government officials uniting in their call for citizens to embrace opportunities in natural resource exploration will not only drive economic growth but also ensure that the groundwork is laid for a prosperous future. Bronya Katsime, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.